Welcome in, welcome back to your day 4 BOGO during our Fall in Love with Wellness BOGO week. We are on day 4 and the deal for today is buy one brand new exclusive oil called Northern Escape. I wish I had it here with me to experience and tell you even more about it, but I'm waiting with bated breath for mine to arrive, and as soon as I get that, the celebration will begin. And if you buy that oil, then you get Siberian fir for free, another one of my favorites. So just call me the Lorax, or that little guy from the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I absolutely love my tree oils, and because doTERRA does such a wonderful job harvesting sustainably, I can both enjoy tree oils and know that our beautiful natural resources are being preserved and well cared for all at the same time. So if you love trees, or you're not really sure why you should love trees, I would encourage you to jump in with this BOGO deal so that you get one of these special oils for free. So the deal is you buy Northern Escape for $28, you get your Siberian fir for free. That is a $20 value. If you already have your account, you're going to pay those wholesale prices. So that's what you want. First up, I just want to say a few words about Northern Escape. I don't know a whole lot about it yet, but I do want to share what I've learned. It's called the Woodland Blend, and it's a proprietary blend of black spruce, Siberian fir, balsam fir, lavender, cedarwood, cypress, hinoki, frankincense, nootka, cananga, and clove. Whew! I just cannot even wait to smell what that smells like. I'm hearing a few people that I follow have received their BOGO box already, and they're in love with it. So I just can't wait to get mine and just bask in that amazing smell. This is an oil you're going to be able to use aromatically and topically. So some ways to experience it aromatically: think diffusing, whether that be an active diffuser that you fill up with water and plug in, or what we call a passive diffuser, if you have some little thing that you sit around, or anybody is about to be greening their home, if you have any artificial greenery, if you like to set out pine cones, or make your own potpourri. This would be a pure pourri that you could make. Use this beautiful blend of tree oils to kind of bring the outside in. And then topically, this pairs wonderfully with massage. It's known to be relaxing, stimulating, and cleansing. And I thought I would just read a little tiny bit of this brief product description that doTERRA released. It says, it makes you feel alive. The rush of everyday life is forgotten as you breathe in the fragrant forest and fresh green aroma of doTERRA Northern Escape. Oh, that makes me so excited. Diffusing this aroma creates familiar and beautiful outdoor scents, reminiscent of a world where time doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, that world is for me. Cannot wait. So there's a little bit about Northern Escape. Let me jump over and talk about Siberian fir as well. And of course, I've got this one on hand. I'm going to enjoy a drop in my palm. Ooh, I got to see my body loves trees. Oh my gosh, it just feels like you're out walking in the forest. It's very crisp. And all tree oils are just so grounding and balancing and centering. I'm an Enneagram 4. I'm an empath. I'm an introvert. The world around me is just so much to absorb. I feel my emotions so strongly. To be able to come to a tree oil for support and just breathe in these centering, grounding, fragrances that bring me back to myself, bring me back to my creator, bring me back to truth, is just so supportive and life-giving. Highly, highly recommend. So a little bit about Siberian. Let's start with some fun facts. You might guess it's sourced from Siberia, and it's actually steam distilled from the needles. And this is what I was referring to when I talked about our sustainable practices. I love to talk about oils like Siberian fir and black spruce because producing our essential oil actually solved an environmental problem. So the logging industry comes in and cuts down lots of trees, and before we were using the needles to produce our essential oils, those needles would just lay on the forest floor and disrupt the normal course of nature. And so we can come along side by side with the logging industry and use that, what would otherwise just be considered waste material, to then create these beautiful gifts of the earth, our essential oils, for everyone to enjoy. So that's amazing. What benefits specifically can you expect from your Siberian oil? It's going to Siberian fir oil, it's going to support the respiratory system, the immune system. It brings relief to the body. It soothes emotional overwhelm and stimulates the mind while allowing the body to relax. And I love that concept. It's exactly the experience that I get if I have the opportunity to be out in nature. I feel this simultaneous relaxing in my body, just like the tension starts to come out of the shoulders. You just kind of and settle into your surroundings, and then your mind is able to come alive and think thoughts and be creative and just be invigorated. And so I absolutely love that combination that you get from this oil, and it makes perfect sense because the main chemical constituent in Siberian fir is called boryl acetate. There have been probably about 150 studies done on this constituent by now. What we know about it is that it's an ester, so lots of calming properties, and it makes oils like Siberian fir and a lot of the trees to be restorative. So when you think restorative, not just that calming, like, oh, I want to lay down and take a nap, but relaxing to the body and invigorating to the mind. It's going to restore you back to that sweet state. So I absolutely love that. Let me just hit on a little bit of the emotional side of this oil. Siberian is known as the oil of aging and perspective. I've got a nice excerpt for you on the Facebook page again, so make sure you look that up. So the negative emotions we want to address with this oil could be grief, loss, despair, sadness, regret, fretting over the past, or pining. And it's going to foster positive properties such as comfort, forgiveness, perspective, honesty, wisdom, living in the present moment, optimism, adaptability, and peace. Absolutely beautiful. This oil can be used aromatically, topically, and internally. This one's great to put in a capsule. It's a little strong to try to take under the tongue or in a beverage. That's my personal opinion. So I would put this one in a veggie cap and swallow it to get those internal benefits that you want. And it pairs really well if you're looking to diffuse this with On Guard, with really any citrus oil, and then several tree oils that are great: cedarwood, arbor vitae, also petitgrain, rosemary, and several of the emotional aromatherapy oils like Forgive, Peace, Console, and Motivate, and finally black spruce. And I wanted to just take this opportunity to mention black spruce as well for a moment because it's on sale this month. And so why not make it a trifecta of trees today and throw a black spruce in your cart with this BOGO deal. Oh my goodness. Now, black spruce is slightly different from Siberian. Yes, they're both, you could say, pine trees or conifers, but they have, those varied scents. And you can trust doTERRA is not going to give you just additional oils for the sake of having them. They all have their unique aspects and properties and things that they bring to the party. And so black spruce, while it's high as well in the bornyl acetate, so also an ester, also a restorative oil, this one focuses on releasing trauma and reattuning to that universal energy, coming back to kind of creation and our creator. So you're going to see some common threads because of that main chemical constituent being in common. So immune support, respiratory support, and great for relief. But then you have some additional things. This one's great for specifically immunity during pregnancy. So if you need an added boost, very safe for use during pregnancy, it can be diluted and placed right over the lower abdomen. So that's wonderful. And then you're going to add in a concentration on adrenal support, which is wonderful, and memory support and relief from mental stress. So yes, please. Another amazing oil to have as part of your collection. The normal wholesale price on black spruce is $18. So this month you'll save a couple dollars off that with your 10% off discount. So I hope you'll consider the trifecta of trees today. Get your BOGO with your Northern Escape and Siberian fir for only $28 wholesale, saving that $20 on the Siberian, and why not throw in a black spruce? So I hope you've learned something today. I look forward to engaging with you and answering any questions that you have. And I'll look forward to being back here again with you tomorrow for our day 5 BOGO. We know it's going to be on guard, and we're just patiently waiting to find out what the free oil is going to be. So you definitely don't want to miss tomorrow's BOGO. Tune in again here tomorrow afternoon and learn all about it. In the meantime, be well, and here's to your continued health and wellness.